First up, we have All Reptiles. They are from Scarborough, Ontario. I've never personally been to All Reptiles. It is a reptile specialty shop, once again, located in Scarborough. Um, yeah, haven't been there, but apparently it's actually pretty good. Um, so if you want to go there, if you're in the Scarborough or just Toronto or surrounding area, you can go there and you can purchase a reptile. Um, they don't have any online services quite yet for delivering, but I feel like they might be doing that in the summer just because of the weather currently is kind of messed up. So that's All Reptiles. Yeah. Number two is the Vivarium. It is also in Ontario. I think it's around in Toronto. Not quite sure. I don't have everything up. Um, but it came up in my search from Google. So yeah, I'm not sure if I don't think that they can actually deliver animals to as well. Once again, it is Ontario, and the weather is really bad right now. It might change in the summer, obviously, just because it'll be warmer to ship reptiles and less likely for them to pass. So, yeah. So if you want to check them out, the Vivarium, everything will be in the link down in the description for you to go and check out. Number three, in the Ontario and Canada section, we have portcreditreptiles.com. Haven't shopped through them, but their store looks pretty good. They don't have a lot in stock right now, obviously, from the weather, and it's not really breeding season for a lot of reptiles currently. So you can go ahead and check them out, and hopefully you'll find something pretty good there. First up, for the United States, we have BHB Reptiles. BHB Reptiles is run by Brian Barczyk, one of my favorite reptile breeders and YouTube personalities. He inspired me to start a YouTube channel, and his animals are amazing. They are well taken care of. He knows what he's doing, and when you go through his YouTube channel, like his channels, his animals are always really well taken care of, well fed. So if you want to support a very good website, very good breeder, I would strongly suggest going to BHB Reptiles. Next up is I would probably say the second most popular website to get your reptiles online and shipped to you, LLL Reptile. I've heard mixed reviews about LLL Reptiles, but I don't know. If you want to go and have your animals shipped to you, if you're locally around their area, you can go to their shop and you can obviously purchase your animal from there, save yourself the shipping costs. So, once again, LLL Reptile, and go ahead and check them out with the link in the description below. Next up, we have Underground Reptiles. They have had a YouTube channel in the past. They haven't been posting very much on there, but I've seen all of their reptiles and they seem pretty good. Once again, I haven't personally gone ahead and actually purchased from them, but I've heard some pretty good reviews from Underground Reptiles and some, not so good ones, but there's a lot more good ones than the bad. So if you want, you can go ahead. Once again, link is down in the description, and go check them out and see if you can find some pretty decent reptiles for them. Okay, next up we have Kijiji, which is basically a Canadian version of Craigslist. Very popular here in Canada for buying and selling different things. This is how I got Piper and Jude. So, if you want to go ahead, once again, links are down in the description below. Yeah, and once again, I'm a really good proponent of adopt and don't shop for your reptiles. So, go ahead and check them out. And for the adoption side of everything, we have Craigslist. Obviously, Craigslist is very popular in America. Um, it is, we have it here in Canada, obviously, but Kijiji kind of, there's more want for Kijiji, I guess. It's just a lot simpler with the way that they have everything set up through their database and everything. So, yeah, so you can go check out Craigslist because, once again, adopt and don't shop for your reptiles, ideally. So, yeah, so go ahead and go on. You can just do a simple Google search through Craigslist, but I will put a link in the description just for people who are like me and a little bit lazy and want to go check them out that way. So, yeah. Now, I did include two rescues that are local in Ontario, just because I felt like I just wanted to give more of a opportunity for you to rescue an animal as opposed to purchasing one from Petsmart or Petco or something like that. So first we have Little Rescue, which is actually quite cute. I love the little logo. They deal mostly with turtles, but once again, they do sometimes have leopard geckos or snakes available, so you check them out. The second one is one of my personal favorites. It is called, oh goodness, Reptile Kingdom. Reptile Kingdom is part zoo, part adoption, rescue type of thing. Um, they do have, it's a little zoo. It's a $5 admission fee to go in, and all of the animals that are in there are up for adoption. They also have a little store front in there as well. It's a very nice place. I loved visiting there. Very informative staff and volunteers. So if you want to support something like that, you can go ahead. They are located in Thorold. I will obviously I'll put a link in the description of both of these rescues, so you can go check them out. And last, this is basically the warning to everybody watching this. On the screen, obviously, you can see there's a site called backwaterreptiles.com. Do not purchase reptiles from them. I repeat, do not. There have been a lot of cases where people have purchased reptiles and they died during shipping, or sometimes the animals will already be dead and just shipped to them to fulfill that order. When people have called to ask why their animal is dead and to ask for basically to ask for a refund, they were met with very angry people. They were not respectful, and obviously they said that they did not want to give them a refund. So, yeah, once again, and even if you did have the animal come to you alive, if you were lucky enough, most of the times they were already sick and dying to begin with. So, yeah, so just steer clear of backwater reptiles. It might be, you might want to go ahead and purchase from them just because their prices are very low. But do not be fooled. They are a horrible company. They do not know how to properly care for their animals, and they're basically just doing it all for the money. So, yeah, so basically steer clear of backwater reptiles and you will be fine. I'll put a link in the description. Actually, no, I'm not going to put a link in the description just because I don't want people to try and test out the waters with backwater reptiles, because you do not want to deal with their staff. Their staff are horrible, terrible customer service. So, there will be no link in the description, but I am going to repeat this website again, backwaterreptiles.com. Do not order your reptiles from them. Until next week, my lizards will still be lounging. Bye bye, guys.